Alright, well, here's a rather interesting game that I received the key for, I think. Rogue Islands. Let's go into controls here. Nope. Settings, there we go. Drop that music down a little bit. We'll go full screen if possible. There we go. Apparently full screen doesn't work that well. Well, that's unfortunate. Or maybe it works, I just have to restart the game first. See if that helps. It helped quite a bit. Alright, well, welcome to Rogue Islands. A rather interesting game that, well, when I basically looked at the trailer for this game, my remark to the person who sent me the key was, this is essentially Ziggurat plus Minecraft. And that's pretty much what this game is. Ziggurat plus Minecraft. Alright, so, permadeath. Death erases your save game or a nightmare. You wake from death as if from a nightmare, but only once. Let's go with permadeath. I'll start a new game. For thousands of years, the gnomes of Vitalore flourished. A network of great trees bound these islands together. Their islands together, rather. Until one day, the Deep Root Grove revealed a demonic invasion. And then the Great Tree Network went dark. But now, a brave gnome druid named Mutwort, that's apparently us, is sailing into lands unknown. He restored the Great Tree Network. And save the Rogue Islands. Alright, well, let's just sort of show this game off a little bit. So, you are here in Deep Root Grove. I guess we'll sail here for now. I'll see what Florid Vales is all about. So, the Silken Mother. Bitter conflicts end when the power over the Florid Isles was consolidated under a single rule, a vicious and terrifying queen known as the Silken Mother. She lorded over the Florid Isles from an extravagant fortress located at the base of the Florid Peak. The Silken Mother banned all breeding in her realm except for her own progeny. She took several husbands and from them produced a fierce and spiteful line of gnomes with an undying faith and loyalty. Her clan soon dominated the Florid Isles, a homogeneous collective bent on furthering the singular will of their queen and mother. Her ultimate fate and that of her clan remains a mystery. Alright, so, we've arrived. So, moving in basics. Move with the WASD or left stick, so this is going to be a controller game. Look with the mouse or right stick button. Jump with spacebar or left button. Hold to levitate. And yes, you can levitate. Recover health by eating food. Forage for food in the wilderness. Collect mana charge blocks to increase your mana capacity, allowing you to jump higher or levitate longer. To leave an island. To leave an island, you must put a ship fuel in a ship furnace. Crafting ship fuel requires 15 bitumen, 10 spirit dust to make one ship fuel. The island have quests and loot, but don't explore too long. After midnight, deadly gas descend from the stars. Find bitumen and rock formations and stuff. Spells. Raw spells use mana, earth spells use adamant, fire spells use flamestone. Mana recharges, but adamant and flamestone must be mined from the earth. Switch spells by holding E or right button to bring up your spell wheel. Find the vital twig for earth spells, find the chart switch for fire spells. Press Q or Y on the controller to access your inventory map and spellbook. Use your map to orient yourself on the island. Use your inventory to access your gems, food, and crafting. So, Minecraft, as I sort of said. Collect spirit dust from fallen enemies. Combine it with gems to craft spirit gems. Use your spellbook to assign spirit gems to unlock new spells or upgrade existing ones. Alright, so here we are. Got a little bit of water to travel in here. I gotta collect 15 bitmune. It looks like a lovely fill over there. And then we got a few enemies over here, apparently. Oh, they're all dead. So yeah, basically this is the Rogue Islands. There's rogue enemies all around. Oopsie. No fall damage, apparently. This guy takes a lot to beat down, apparently. Oh! I took a hit. Or how many hits I've already taken. Lost that guy out of the way. I don't know what just happened there, but whatever. We just boosted over here, whatever. Now, we're in like a area that probably should look for like, stuff to mine, so... Yeah, you can mine stuff basically kind of Minecraft style. There's my bitmune and stuff like that. I'll need that green stuff for my earth spells, I think it was. We'll collect that for, food, because, I need to heal up. And apparently I stepped in something that killed me. I died. Alright, well, this playthrough total basically went to one place and died. So darkness floods your vision, the material realm fades beyond time, and you transcend into the other. Well, let's try that again. Honestly, there's hazards to walk into you don't want to walk into, so... Gotta watch out for stuff that you're walking into, I guess. Alright, so apparently got Bloatmead's dire warning. As the Deeproot clan's eldest gnome, Bloatmead was next in line to merge with the Great Grove, the highest honor in Deeproot culture. But as he slipped into eternal oneness with Vita, Bloatmead stirred one last time. With eyes wide, he gasped desperately. The Grove is wilting. A dark void drains our essence. The prime torment is nigh. And with that, he closed his eyes and passed into an eternal slumber amidst the roots of the Great Grove. Well, let's try again. So, juicy root. Let's actually pick this up so I have some food going in this time around. Because, food's sort of important to heal up. Alright, so that stuff apparently hurts you. This stuff here, apparently. Oh, there's some squash there. Now, how this game sort of works, you basically heal up by like eating food and like you regenerate, I guess. That's how it works. So you don't like have like healing items, so to speak. You just have like healing food. I'll get that. I guess we can't use spells against stuff in water, so oh well. Let's go this way, perhaps look around for stuff to mine. Maybe we're too close to the water to find anything just yet. We'll get that. I guess we can't carry more red cob. Okay, that's fine. Let's go kill this enemy over here. Now, honestly, I don't want to be spending all my time fighting enemies, but for now, it's like a good way to get my spirit dust, and then we can just push on to find the Bitnu and do that stuff. Okay, these guys are spellcasters, as you can probably see. And I died again, apparently, to that guy. Wow, this is difficult, but whatever. I'm probably just playing really badly. And that's probably just the thing, I'm playing really badly. So I'll try actually avoiding a few monsters and only fighting when I sort of have to, I guess, at this point. The Dark Prophecy. The grove is wilting. A dark void drains our essence. The prime torment is nigh. The Deeproot knows debate the meaning of Bloatmeal's dire warning. Was it a metaphor, a prophecy, delirium? It wasn't until the canopy of the great grove began to wilt and die that the deep dark gnomes knew it to be true. The forest flowers wilted, once juicy berries shriveled and grew sour. Unborn earthlings withered and died in their pods. A horrible malaise gripped the plan. They wept and wailed, unable to conceive of what had befallen their ideal existence. Guess we have random veggies each time we start. Or is like, a breath meter or anything in this game. Whoa! Watch out for stuff in the water, obviously. Jump over the dangerous stuff here. I stepped into something again, but oh well. Alright, these guys have to die. So do you. Let's see here. Alright, so here's my inventory. Pressing Q basically brings it up. My vital twig apparently is what, above the arrow of the Deep Rock clan. Oh! There's an enemy all the way up there. I don't think he can see me though, which is good. Yeah, I can blow away like the terrain, which is interesting. So, it's got a fully destructible terrain, which is, always fun. Can't carry any more squash apparently, okay. There's some more. Okay, got all them. I'm probably not dodging as much as I should be, and that's the problem. Like, you have to find food to basically keep going, but you also have to worry about avoiding hits, obviously, as well. Alright, so how am I doing for stuff here? I got Spirit Dust and I got Bitnu. I need a little bit more Bitnu, I think, to craft my fuel. Oh, that guy leaves an aura of poison, perhaps? Interesting. So don't step around that guy when he explodes. Let's just jump up here a little bit. This is fun. Jump. So how this game sort of works, you want to do everything in the daytime before, you know, the sun sort of sets, and then bad things sort of happen at night. Like, this is bad right now, but it gets worse at night. Let's try and kill this guy. He's too far away to hit for now, so I guess I won't worry about him. I think that's my ship over there. So, trying to get lost, because getting lost would be very bad. Those. I have enough button to cost to get the stuff basically. So quest complete. Found enough button to craft ship fuel. I have enough materials to imbue my diamond. Wonder what that's all about. But yeah, if I want to, I can actually tunnel in this game, which is interesting. Sort of. I'm not perfect at it, but I do enough of it. Alright, so let's see here. The item has crafting recipe, so I can get this. And there's my ship fuel. And if I have that and this, I'll be able to make a whatever that is thing. Capable of imbuement. A diamond plus this equals that stuff, apparently. That's cool. I'm gonna eat some squash. Eating squash is good for me, so we'll do that. Get the ripe cob. Oh! So those guys actually explode on you if you let them get too close. Those guys want nom nom on my face. Apparently I can't hurt the fish. Kill him. There's some more bit units, so we'll go after it. Okay, we got a lot of stuff. Got it. Alright. I think the sun's starting to set. Yeah, there's a sunset over there, so it's probably a good time to start making my way back to the ship. You know, before the sun totally sets and I'm in problems. Essentially, in this game, the longer you wait to like closer to like nighttime it gets, then you have to worry about like, you know, sort of splunky ghost type of mechanic happening. And apparently the ghosts in this game are kind of ruthless. So. Ooh. Diamonds. Where's my ship, actually? Oh! This is bad. I got lost. Oh, there's my ship over there. We're fine. Never mind. Get those ripe cobs. I can't pick up anymore, so okay. Oh, there is a breath meter. That's good to know. So we'll power this up. And I'll leave the island. Alright, so basically, that's like, how I basically complete an island without dying. I killed 10 enemies, I got 36 of 36 spirit dust, I got 1 ruby shard apparently, 5 diamond shards. Now, if I wait around long enough, you'll probably start seeing like ghosts basically drop down from the sky. And those are like, the sort of splunky ghosts you have to sort of watch out for, but, well, maybe I'll try and wait a little bit to see if like one drops, but let's return to the globe for now. So I'm here at the Floor Vale. Here is Deeproot Grove. The Floor Vale. What type of information to give me this time, game? An extraordinary gnome. Mortwort was a bit of an outcast in the Deeproot clan. Despite cultural notions of impropriety, he tinkered day and night in his workshop, poring over ancient texts, rediscovering the secrets of material realm. He fashioned dazzling instruments, obscure contraptions, and all manner of alchemical and metrical contrivances. He even learned to harness ancient life forces to fuel his ship, the Tiny Moat. Alright. And I've got an inventory here, so I probably should have ate that right away, but whatever. Find Vita's tree in the island. Alright, so I think we're at like our first real quest. We're just gonna go over here. I flew there a little bit, that's fine. You have to see me do a little bit of levitation, I think. Alright, we'll kill these guys because they're annoying me. Alright, I have to find Vita's tree, which is basically a tree on the island. Whoa! Oh, I fell down over here. Ow. Cool, we kill him. Spirit dust from him, that's cool. Vengeance! That's what that was. I probably don't need any more spirit dust, but I'm just going to pick it up just because, I might. So, we'll pick it up. I wonder how much more ship fuel I'm going to basically need. That's something I know about. You can actually collect stuff in, like, the initial islands are basically for later islands, and it's actually pretty important that you do so. Because some resources apparently won't be available to you later on. Which is, Okay, levitate over here. I think that's by his tree right there, by the way, so... Oh! Alright, did I say there was no fall damage? Apparently there is fall damage. Alright, so the vitality bleeds from your mind. Pain is replaced with fear. The prime torment comes into focus. And I have to make a new game because, I died. Alright, well, that's basically what Rogue Islands is all about. It's basically, sort of like a combination of Ziggurat with, like, Minecraft, where basically you blast enemies with spells, and then you use, like, Minecraft crafting mechanics and all that. It's currently in alpha, obviously, and it's currently in early access on Steam, but it may be worth, checking out in the future as it goes along in development. Hope you guys enjoyed, so take care.